Hello, welcome back. I'm Dr. Lori Williams. So I want to talk to you about something that is a complete game changer in your life, in your stress levels, and can definitely help your mental and emotional health as well. And that is creating a sacred space in your house, somewhere in your house that allows you to relax and, find peace and calmness at any point throughout your day. This may be a little corner nook with a simple chair or a blanket that you really enjoy. It might be a place for you to sit down in the morning and have your tea and your coffee or read a book, crochet, knit, whatever it is that you do. Just anything that's going to bring you that peace and that calmness. You want to have this space. Ideally, you don't want to have to share it with anyone. This is a space that is all yours. By all means, if there's a significant other in the home as well, create a space for them as well, because it's going to help their mental and emotional health as well. So I know, like in the case of men, they will have their man cave downstairs in the basement or maybe out in the garage, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Creating those kinds of spaces where you can decompress and you can have a space that is just yours, that nobody else is designing it or bringing their touch of things into that space. I highly suggest that you don't necessarily create this space in a room like a bedroom. And the reason is because we get programmed to, when we go to the bedroom, it's to go to sleep. So especially if your space is in your bed, as comfortable as your bed may be, as calming as your bed may be, that's great to have that when you're ready to go to sleep. But what I'm talking about is having a sacred space that is just yours, where you can go to have this calmness, ideally while you're awake. This may be, in your bedroom. If the only place that you have is a bedroom, then put it into a different corner from your bed. Just put a chair, maybe a little side table, put in some plants, books, whatever it is that you enjoy that really bring you calmness and peace. You want to have this space that is just yours. All you can do is create a space where, you literally have a chair and maybe a small bookshelf, that's perfectly fine. Just make it a space that is all yours. If you like plants and books and crystals and, if that's your thing, whatever is brings you peace and brings you relaxation and allows you to recenter yourself, kind of like a reset button, that's what you want to have in this space. It doesn't have to be extravagant. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. I've actually even had a client once tell me that the only space she had in her apartment was a closet that wasn't being used by either herself or one of her children. And I was like, okay, well then I challenge you to make this closet into a space for yourself. And she actually took a little, camping light, put it in this, a couple of them, put it in the space. She removed a couple of the shelves so that she could literally sit in the closet. She had the books, she had the comfortable blankets, the oversized pillows, all that kind of stuff, that she was able to go to the space, literally close the door, and it was just like a little linen closet kind of a space. So never think that you can't design a space like this because you have very little space. You can do this with even a little bit of tiny space. That's totally okay. The idea is to have a space separate from all your other living areas that brings you joy and brings you peace and allows you, like I said, to have a reset on your mental and emotional health, to help you to wind down from the day, to help you, a place to go if maybe you're feeling overwhelmed, or if you're just, maybe you're dealing with a lot of things right now and you just need time to turn all of that off and just kind of be with yourself. This space gives you the ability and the space to be able to do that. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you back here next time.